And on Good Friday, the tradition in our family has been always to cook fish. So today I'm going to try and cook Baccala, Pugliese style, and I'm going to try and cook some octopus. Two interesting dishes, traditional fish dishes on Good Friday. But before we start cooking, I've got to remember to wash my hands. 20 seconds, they say, and we've got to wash as much as possible. So I'm just washing. I'm washing with two kinds of soap. Wash, wash, wash. Now wash again, so we can do the right thing in these crazy times. Okay, just gonna dry my hands here. Okay, so today we've got two interesting fish. First of all, we've got cod, saltfish, as they say in Jamaica, Baccala. I've had it in water for a couple days. So that's the one fish we're going to do. Then also I'm going to do some octopus, which I've had in salt. And so octopus and Baccala. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my stove here. I got a gas stove, and I put in some Sicilian non-virgin olive oil. Don't use the thin extra virgin, use the non-virgin. It's much better for cooking. So I put that in the pan, and then I have some garlic here that I'm cutting up. Very important to put the garlic in first. So I've got this garlic ready to go. So in goes the garlic. Garlic ready there. And then I'm also going to put in a little bit of Vidalia onions, the sweet onions. These are from the Georgia. Okay, a little bit of sweet white onions into the frying pan. I'm also going to, instead of salt, what I use is anchovies. You can get these anywhere. So it gives a bit of flavor, and it's a very, very tasty additive here. So I'm going to put a couple of anchovies in here too to get it going. So got the onions going, sauteing the onions and the garlic. There's garlic in there too. And then I've cut up some vegetables, some green peppers, red peppers. I also have some zucchini and some celery. Now, I don't have all the ingredients given these times, but this is what I'm going to stir fry for my starters. Onions and garlic are already underway. So I'm going to add my zucchini and celery. I'm just going to keep stir frying them. Okay, so that's going. I'm going to throw in, I'll throw in the peppers a little later. I think I'm going to throw in the peppers a little later. And maybe what I'm going to add is a bit of pesto here. Some pesto. That's essentially garlic and basil. Get a bit more flavor. I've got some of these homemade peppers that a friend gave to me a long time ago, and so I'm going to add a little bit of them in here too. These are Dominic's hot peppers, and so that is underway. Remember everything yet? And so that's stir frying. Now, as that's stir frying, I've got my water that's boiling in the back, and I've got to put in a bit of vinegar into the water, and I put some salt in. And so I've got to put in my octopus into the boiling water back here. And that's got to cook for about 30 minutes. See there's giant tentacles of the giant octopus, not the whole octopus. As you can see, there we go. So the octopus will boil to about 30 minutes. And also now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up some of my baccala. Here you can see it's beautiful. It's been in water for 4 days. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that up. As you can see here, I'm going to cut up the baccala. I'm going to put pieces of baccala in here, in my stir fry. And this will be about a half hour with the baccala. We'll turn that down. And also with the baccala, I have some of the world's best homemade tomato sauce, Passarelli sauce, from right here up in Marleyville. Frank Passarelli, God rest his soul. And so we put in a bit of the homemade tomato sauce to give it some flavor. Also, if you don't have the homemade sauce, you can use some San Marzano tomatoes. You can put in there a few of those. I'm going to put a few of these in to get it started. Some San Marzano. And so we're started. So I'm just going to take a break here. And because you can't rush this, I'm rushing a bit. I'm having a little glass of Vino Rosso, and we'll be back in a second. We're now doing the octopus. I took it out of the hot boiling water for 30 minutes, and now I put it on the stovetop grill. Usually you do it on the barbecue outside, but it's so darn cold out here, so I just put it on top of the stove. You can see the burn marks. And so I'm putting them in oil and some salt and pepper, garlic, other seasonings. This is the octopus, the giant tentacles. You can see it smells great. It's a nice mix that we're doing with the oil. I'll put that over here for now. Baccala has been cooking, with the onions, the peppers, the celery, some zucchini. And now what I'm going to do with the, I don't have the regular olives, I've got some small olives. I'm going to throw in some olives. Okay. Those are good for everything. Yeah, these are Pugliese olives, small ones, and so they're in here, part of the mix. Also, I'm going to put in a bit of parsley. I'm going to put in a bit of parsley here into the baccala mix. And I'm also going to put a bit of parsley into the octopus here. One other thing is I usually put in just a touch. This is very dangerous stuff. It's the Calabrese hot stuff. But I don't even put the peppers in. I just put a touch of the oil. Okay, because you can't put too much of that. It is super hot. It'll knock you over. So I put a bit of that Calabrese hot sauce in there. Okay, and I think that's looking pretty good. You can see it in the pot here, in the pan. Baccala there, all ready to go. So I'm going to now, again, the octopus into a plate here. You can see beautiful octopus with the parsley, garlic, all ready to go. That's your octopus. Now for the baccala, usually you can put it with cece, you can with chickpeas, you can do it with pasta, you can do it with potatoes, but I'm just doing it just with the fish and vegetables. So I'm going to put it in my I did put a bay leaf in there, but I gotta take it out. And I put some peppers in there too. So this is my Baccala Pugliese style for Good Friday. It's gonna be a beautiful, healthy, light meal. Beautiful. I can tell it's gonna be great. So that's the Baccala that's ready to go. And this is the octopus. So these are the two Good Friday fish dinners, trying to keep an old tradition of Good Friday. And just in these very, very grim days, I think we want to give everybody a bit of a break, a bit of a vacation from all this craziness. So we got to lighten up today with a little bit of fish on Good Friday. And I wish you all a great Passover, Easter, and thanks to my wife who's been so patient in being my camera person. But anyways, this is octopus and Baccala Pugliese style. I'll tell you how it is some other day. Thank you.